Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And as you could read the topic of today's video, it's absolutely right. We are going to talk about 2024 because we are officially in 2024. So there's no point in talking about anything else but only 2024, or we could shorten it to 24, right? Okay. So first and foremost comes, as I start on the video, I want to just put a little reflection. I won't say that I would be peeping in the past, but just a little reflections on the things that have been actually happened and have given results in recent times. I will not mention the last year, but definitely in the recent times. So I just want to say that recently the strategy and the things that I've been doing are not perfect, but definitely they are going somewhere in the right manner, in some kind of resulting manner. And though I'm learning all the time, things I have learned, I have struggled into, but at the same time, the best part is that I have tried to waste my time less and make things happen more recently, whatever time has gone by. So talking about the current time, that is at present, that is today time, that is 2nd of January 24. I just realized that after all that I've done recently, I have so many things on my plate, and the plate is not actually full, but it is overflowing and overloaded with many projects and many things. So I would just count a few of them. Is Pharmacology difficult, Radgin Wiz, my book publishing imprint, then my both books writing part, that is fiction, non-fiction, then my current e-newsletter and the related podcast about pharmacology further. So everything has been like too much, and it requires actually it doesn't require a lot of time actually, but yes, a lot of focus, and it is not stressful or exerting at all. But I would say that definitely the things are overloaded on my plate. Like, there are not a few things, there are more of them, that would I say. And okay, now what I've learned is that when I set my deadlines, then they do help me, though they create a kind of hastening attitude, and I have to work upon the deadlines. But what I felt is that setting deadlines actually help, because then if you stick to the deadlines, then you get the results in your hand. And if you have no deadline, then the things take excessive time, which is actually not required. And sometimes I even become lazy, and I stop doing the particular project, and I shift my focus to something more interesting or something which is actually not the same thing. And that opens up to do projects at one time, and that is actually wasting a lot of time. So what I learned is I don't aim for perfection, but I definitely being obsessed with perfection is simply a wastage of time. It can never be achieved. There is a large room for perfection, and there is a whole lot room for improvement. There is no end to it. So there is no point in aiming for the most accurate and the most perfect thing, because it will actually never happen. There is always a room for improvement. But I like, and I always value a very good vocab, language, and connection of the sentences and events in my books, especially the fiction ones. And especially as far as non-fiction is concerned, what I aim for is correct information in the right manner. If it's not conveyed in the right manner, it's of no use. It becomes a total boring book. That is what I learned. And what I aim to try for is like not writing at particular season of the year or particular time of the year, but writing all throughout the year in parts. So that really helps, because that doesn't exert on a particular exert on myself, and that really helps me to achieve be more comfortable and be more like open to new ideas and do more of research work and actually improve on the writing part. Next, I learned that if decent and smart technology is adopted in all the chores, that is either work chores or either hobby chores or anything, if one adopts decent and smart I means not investing in lot of expensive things, but smart things that is affordable also, and that makes your work done also in the right manner, that really helps a lot. Then next, what I learned is that I've been wasting a lot of paper on planners and I've not been filling on it. So this year I aim to fill my planners regularly and definitely stick to the routine. But definitely it is not like one has to be flexible. Things change, things come at the last moment, you have to change your whole plans and things like that. So one should be definitely flexible, but again try to replan and arrange and organize things. Next, I aim to read books this year. I have so many books and I don't have a good reading habit. So what I aim to do is to read books this year and actually adopt reading in my routine. That's what I want to do, because as far as I've learned, reading helps to improve your writing, and that is the basic aim of my reading, to improve my writing part. Then I have so many fields of works, home chores, then work chores, then my hobby chores. So I want to strike a complete balance in the home chores, work chores, and my hobby chores, everything. So and also there is one more aspect this year which turned up a lot of big expansion, and that was my spiritual projects. So I need to strike a balance in all the 4 things. Then I aim not to skip anything. I don't want to skip anything actually, because skipping is something which you always regret later on. If you are skipping one thing, so suppose I say I will put off my spiritual projects, so that won't help me. That will always drift my focus towards that side, and rather I will not focus on these things. I will focus on the thing which I'm stopping or which I'm missing. So not miss anything, don't skip anything, try to strike a balance. Do everything, a bit of it, and make time for everything. Even if you're not doing to the perfection, do it in small parts, but do everything, because that will really keep you happy and contented. Then try to be at what particular time when you're doing something, then I aim to try to focus on that thing, because if I think of the other part, then that part suffers which I'm doing. So focus on the particular thing which you are doing at that particular time. Next, what I learned is I will not be overthinking. You see, thinking too much and spending too much of time on a particular chore or thing, even if it's your hobby or even if it's your main work, that is your job or something like that, it never helps actually, it only wastes time. So overthinking, I don't say you don't do research, you do your research, but overthinking and overdoing something actually wastes time. And it definitely you are wasting your time, energy, and you are cutting off time from something which can be really fruitful and which can really turn out to be very nice. So overthinking is to be stopped. That is what I really will work for, and I'm actually working for continuously from recent times also, and I want to work for it throughout this year. Then as far as the money matters are concerned, I aim to invest in things, in smart things. I don't want to invest in expensive things. I want to invest in smart things, in things which actually are affordable and which work for me. And there are things that are available. actually they are available everywhere, and sometimes you have to make certain changes also. You have to be flexible, and you should be ready for that. You should be prepared for that, and that actually helps, and that doesn't waste your money also. So I aim to spend smartly but not on expensive products this year. And actually I also aim for saving money. That is a very difficult task, and that is a big challenge, but if you don't plan it, you will never work for it. So better to plan it, and even if you don't achieve 98%, you achieve only 40 or 30%, but you achieve something. So something is better than nothing. Then next thing is, when you set your deadlines, then you work for it, and when you work for it, then actually you can do your writing. I aim to finish my books on right time. I don't want to cancel my pre-orders. I want to finish my books on right time, and that is only possible if I do the writing throughout the year and not as a seasoned writer. Because if I daily do something, even half an hour, that will really make a lot of difference. And if I aim and I really achieve to do that particular thing, daily writing, it will be a big turnover in my writing progress. I think so it will be, because whatever I've been doing so many times is, as being a seasoned writer, is that I have actually been a seasoned writer, but I want to change that kind of style of writing. I want to do it consistent and daily writer. I don't want to be a seasoned writer. Then next, this time I got my gratitude journal, and what I aim for is, I aim to fill my gratitude journal. Now, gratitude journal is different from the normal planner, because gratitude journal is that it really motivates you to be grateful. And when you're grateful for something, that means you're appreciating something, and when you're appreciating something, that means you are really happy about it. So filling the gratitude journal daily before you sleep is actually a wonderful habit, and I really aim to do that. And since the year has just started, 2nd of Jan today, and yesterday I was too busy in all the things, in some attending my guests and cousins and all. So I aim to start from today, definitely, and I will definitely try to put it on my the clips also, so that I really become answerable and it becomes a kind of a habit. Next, what I don't aim as a priority is travel, because I'm a very home insider person, and travel is not my priority this year, not at all. Actually, I don't aim to travel anywhere. I have no plans. Next, to improve my writing, I aim to improve my vocab, my language, and that will really help me. And it will really, it is not only for writing only, it really helps you as your communication also. You improve your communication skills, and that it really helps you in many aspects and many scenarios of your life. That is improving your vocab, your language, and your communication, everything, grammar, everything helps, So I want to work on that. Then last but not the least, if I don't happen to do any of these things, and I'm not able to do that, I don't aim to, I aim not to regret any such kind of things, because if I regret, then that is again a wastage of time, and that will hamper the progress, and that will take away time from doing something else which can really turn out to be good. So regression is not a part of the aim this year. Next, as far as some personal goals are concerned, I aim to improve my sleep cycle. I aim to cut down on my coffee. Yes, that is one of the biggest goals as far as personal goals is concerned. Improve my sleep cycle. I think both are connected. Sleep cycle and coffee content, both are connected. So if I work on cutting on my coffee, that will really help. Secondly, I aim to be more consistent at my work. I want to start off and have a good number of my episodes in my season 3 of my podcast, that is this Pharmacology Difficult podcast, and I really want to work on it. And then I don't want to work at the last moment. I want to pre-plan and work before time and do everything in comfortable timing. That is another goal. this year. That is to be a little, like, you see, more vigilant, more focused. Actually, I do things, but I do at the last moment. That is struggling at the last moment. So that increases your struggle actually. So just a little changes and a little, like, little being more vigilance, that would really help. So actually I am working on that, but I have not achieved any, like, much progress in that. So I want to work more on it this year. So these are my thoughts in the beginning of the year, and this is all what I want to talk about in the beginning of the year. And what are you all planning for this year? I discussed everything: my podcast, my newsletter, my spiritual goals, and my writing part. These are the things that I actually do apart from my main work and home chores. So this is all is what is actually my focus, and that is already included in my routines. I hope you will also share some of your aims, what you aim to improve upon and what you aim to do this year, or what at present is your basic idea of spending 2024. What you want to leave, what you want to continue, what you want to improve upon. Do mention in your comments and let everybody know, because once you, like, share your aims and goals and everything, actually in a way you become answerable, and you tend that since you have shared, so you should work upon it, because now everybody knows what are your goals and what are your aims. So that kinds of, like, really makes you more vigilant towards that thing. If you keep it in your heart, that is also fine if you can work on it, but if you can share with us, that would be a really nice thing. So do mention in your comments what are your goals or aims or thoughts for in the beginning of 24. So I hope you all have a wonderful year ahead, and may you really achieve progress in whatever you have thought to actually make possible this year. See, perfection is not always possible, but even if improvement is there, that is a very big thing. That is actually a big achievement. That's what I learned from last year, because everything is not possible. It is not like we put 1,000 things and 100 things on our list and we want it. So that's all from my end in the beginning of the year. Hope to see you soon in the next video about something more interesting and a new topic. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a great year ahead.